Hello everyone. I think that I am audible to everyone. If I am audible to everyone, please write yes in the chat box, first of all. Dear all, like Dr. Akshay, Khushi, Tanya, Udit, Diksha, Abhipsa, Riddhi. Yeah, if I'm audible to everyone, please write yes in the chat box. Okay, I guess I'm audible to everyone. So, first of all, myself, Ankit, I'm founder and CEO of EduVitae Services, alumni of IIT BHU itself. And this workshop is in collaboration with the Business Club IIT BHU Varanasi. The today's topic is data analytics, and today here we have with us mentor. The name of the mentor is Aryan Kumar Singh, and he's an industry expert and having a vast knowledge of different domain, and he's one of the expert in the data analytics and have trained thousands of students across India and outside India too as well, and delivered many trainings under the government of India too. And in this workshop we are going to give you the basic knowledge of the data analytics, and with that your mentor will give you the hands-on session on the same with some tools as well. And at the end, he will guide you if you are planning to make your career in the data analytics itself. I hope everybody is comfortable with English. Yes, if you are comfortable with English, please write in a chat box. If everyone is comfortable with English, then please write in a chat box. If anybody have any issue, then mentor can go with the English and Hindi both. Okay, everybody is comfortable with English. We are assuming that. So the session will be majorly in the English itself. And few instruction I want to give before start of the session. If you guys will have any query, any question during the session, you guys may put up in between, but please write in a chat box your queries if you will have during the session. Right, it's a 6 hours complete session where your mentor will try to give you the maximum knowledge as per his expertise. And if you will have any queries, then he will clear step by step, but please write your all queries in the chat box itself. And at the end of the session means tomorrow there will be a end of the session, then we will have something for you, and those participant will ask the good questions. Those participant will be in the workshop and the session, they will get something from our side that will be a surprise for someone who will be like attentive in the sessions. Okay, and one more thing I want to share with you, that like we have I think 20 or 30 plus of registration, very few has joined. I don't know why. We have called them, we have messaged them, we have emailed them as well. So we have tried our best to reach out to you guys. If someone of you are not joining, I don't know why, maybe some other reasons are there. But my team was telling to me that sir, there are 30 members are there, you should not go, and we can join the session. So we are um, we are into this profession, or you can say doing this kind of work from last 10 years. When we have started this work, I'm just sharing one thing which will help you to understand what I'm trying to say. So just I just want to say that when we have started the this venture, you can say, so then we have started from a zero or a very basic, right? So I told my team, no, I will go there, I welcome all the participant myself. And because everything start very from the very zero and a very beginning or very basic, you can say. So if any one of you haven't any knowledge about data analytics, so don't worry about it. So your mentor will help you a lot in the same, right? If you are starting your if you want to or pursue your career in the data analytics as well, then also mentor will help you how you can pursue the same, and join a good company, and how to get internship and job as well, right? So no need to worry nowadays. I'm frankly speaking, before degree your skill speaks, right? मतलब आपकी डिग्री से पहले आपके स्किल मैटर करते हैं. 70%, मोर देन 70% ऑफ द एम्प्लॉयर्स लुक फॉर अ स्किल्स ओनली. तो आपने स्किल्स को पॉलिश करिए, देन इट विल रियली हेल्प यू. एंड वंस अगेन आई वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू. And and enjoy the session as well as, and happy learning to all of you. Aryan sir,
Yes, sir.
now I'm giving mic to you. Please continue the session. Thank you so much, everybody.
Sure, sir. Just give me a second.
One more thing before starting the session, like we will not take so much time. We will start the session as soon as possible. Just want to ask everybody, please give your introduction in the chat box. That I myself is this. I am from this college. I am a professor. I am a student. I am a professional working in this company. Please write in a chat box, so we will have a clear picture कि मेंटर जो हो सकता है कि एक one more thing, you will get a break of 10 minutes, 7:25 to 7:35, right? So आपको 10 मिनट्स का ब्रेक मिलेगा. हो सकता है कि आपके मेंटर आपके अकॉर्डिंगली कंटेंट को चेंज भी कर सकते हैं. कोई इशू ऐसा वो नहीं है, बट ही विल try his best to give you the knowledge as per your you can say the like portfolio, or you can say the profile. Okay, thank you everybody. Please, Aryan sir,
Sure,
thank you
sir.
so much.
So, hi everyone. I'm audible to everyone. Please
Yes
guide
sir,
me.
you're audible, please.
Sure, thank you, sir. So, yeah, guys. Today I will be your mentor for this particular 6 hour session. My introduction already Ankit sir has given. Okay. I've been giving more about my profession, what I have done, and what I am currently working on, which type of things I'm working on, industry based, so that you guys have idea like what we are going to do and what you can expect from me, right? What are the things I know related to data analyst as well as your career guidance. Okay, you won't have some doubt like data analyst in business, data analyst in tech, whatever you want to ask, right? Like these are some questions you have arise, right? Business analyst, like lots of things are there, not only data analyst. You can ask from me. Okay, so yeah, my name is Aryan Kumar Singh. I have expertise in AI engineering as well as robotics, okay, as well as data science. So in data science also, that data analysis is a part of that, okay. And yeah, I have provided multiple corporate trainings, industry based trainings, IITs, NITs, and IIMs colleges, okay. So I know where the students get stuck, like something you're following the roadmap, right? Once you're working for something, let's suppose XYZ roadmap you're following. Let's suppose you are working with data analyst roadmap, right? And you just take a 6 months guidance, right? That you are going to follow the 6 months roadmap. Although you can complete that particular roadmap in 6 months, okay. After that, also students are getting stuck. That, sir, we have done this. Now what, right? The main issues what students or like what industry people also face, that we don't have much idea what we can do after that, what we have learned, right? If you see right now in the market, we'll discuss all the things, okay. I'm just giving a small overview. Right now in the market, AGI is coming. Right now in this year, AGI will be on boom, okay. Previous year NA10 automation was top, okay. Right now agentic AI, right now in this year I would say multi agentic AI architectures and these things will be on top, right? So there should be a question that, sir, this type of automation is there, like if we go n10 and also various platforms, AI like Azure AI Foundry, like lots of things are there. Does right now data analyst matter? That should be a question, right? Because data analyst is what? You're taking a data, you're presenting a data, you're cleaning the data, and you're visualizing a data, right? According to a business requirement. These type of questions if you have, you can ask me, okay. I have multiple people's, working in my friends, my colleagues, those are working in industries, top notch, MNCs. I talk with them also. I'm working on my own startups. I know what are things actually, companies are looking for, right? So yeah, without further any delay, let's get started. Okay, before jumping on that, I will tell you how we are going to, do all the things. We have a PPT, okay. So this will be for your idea what we are going to do, okay. After that, we will have our collab, Google collab, okay. So let's suppose anyone don't have their laptops, right? Assuming that some everyone have a laptop, but in case you don't have a laptop, then you don't need to worry that what we are doing. I want what we are doing. You should also do the practical, same at time or after that, okay. So I will tell you the platforms where you can do with your phone also, with your tablet also, or if you have your low, performance laptop like 4 GB RAM, you can still do the same, okay. So I will go with that approach, as well as I will show you how you can go with actual approach also, like how in industry we works. Everything will be there. Okay, this 6 hours I want you guys, you can ask any questions related to tech fields, related to your career, whatever you want to ask. I will help to you to make things more clear way, and so that you can work on that. Okay, after that, whatever I'm just going to type, we will have one our whiteboard basically. Okay, here I can show some demonstration if I have. Okay, after that, if some notes are there, if I'm writing some typing, right, I would prefer this Notion. Notion is a platform. Just give me a second, I guess someone is trying to join. Okay, so let's suppose Notion is there. Okay, so if we need somewhat typing thing, I will write here. Don't worry, whatever I'm going to speak, okay, whatever I'm going to type, everything is going to be with you in PDF form. Okay, I will download this as a PDF and I'll share it with you guys. Okay, so this is our environment, how we're going to work. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. So yeah, today our session is for data analyst. Okay, in depth overview, I would say, with hands-on practical. Okay, so this will be 2 days hands-on workshop. Okay, so in for today's session, like for 3 hours, we are going to talk about basics. Okay, how we should start, how we should think. Okay, and somewhat one project we are going to do. That will be the project related to data. Okay, if I talk about data analyst or anything related to data, or I would say in AI field also. Okay, data is a core concept. Okay, or I would say data is a fuel. Okay, so whatever you're going to learn, first of all, we need to understand the niche, which is data, how you can understand data, how you can visualize the data. Okay, that's the most important thing we're going to learn. Okay, okay, just give me a second. Okay, then
एकदम
tomorrow,
ये 1000 रुपए मत बचाओ, परेशान
and then tomorrow we are going to learn about more about tools. Okay, and one or two more projects, industry based projects we are going to do. Okay, whatever I'm going to teach you, it will be industry based project, how the projects work in industry. Okay, some more out of the topics I'm going to discuss with you guys, that will be helpful for you to think. Okay, so yeah, so today's agenda about our workshop will be data analyst fundamental. Okay, I say that all the things will be from basics. Okay, so those who have from tech background, non-tech background, or those who want to shift from one domain to another domain, anyone can understand this. Okay, and trust me guys, data analyst field is one of the easiest field to start your career in tech field. Okay, it is one of the easiest field. Okay, if you understand the things clear way, you can easily grab that. Okay, the more you do practice, the more you'll understand, the more your muscle memory will going to think around that same. Okay, certain steps is there, understand that steps, you can do that. Okay, somewhat I'm going to discuss about machine learning and deep learning also. Why I'm saying that, you will understand later. Okay, like it's not a part of data analyst, but it's a part of data analyst. Both are correlated. Okay, then we will talk about tools and techniques what we are going to use. Okay, like yeah, Excel is there, but from like Excel is something for quick deployment. Okay, let's suppose you don't have a, I would say, Power BI tool or Tableau tools, you don't have a network, something like you want quick understanding, right? Excel is one of the best. Okay, for quick deployment or quick understanding the things fundamental, you can go with that. Okay, then visualization tools we are going to use, what is that, how we can do that. Then yeah, today also we're going to talk about career development. Tomorrow also we're going to talk about career development, so that if you have doubt today, you can ask. Don't put your doubt for tomorrow, right? So whatever doubt you will ask, I will going to answer that. Okay, okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I would say regarding data analysis. Okay, what that means, when a developer, I'm talking about developer, when a developer working on a data to make something useful outcome to visualize, that is called data analyst. Okay, means you have a data, you are working with certain tools and techniques, whatever you're going to work, and you are giving that data a useful output. Okay, or you can say a useful visualization part, right? That is called data analyst. A small example so that you can have an idea. Okay, Let's suppose we are working in a company, right? And we get a client. Okay, see, client, like client can be technical field, non-tech field, we don't know about that. Let's suppose client is from, not, he don't know about any technology. Okay, he just, no, he have business idea. He came up with the idea that, okay, this is my data, this is certain data I have. Let's suppose he is in NYC. Okay, let's suppose he is in New York. Okay, he came there and he want to make his, hotel or motel, whatever he want to make, he want to make like that. And he want to address, he want to add that in Airbnb. Okay, so if you know that Airbnb has certain, conditions regarding the hotels and everything, but his main idea is to see the competitors, what they are doing, and why, like why they are growing. Like some of the hotels are, quite good. Like some of the hotels are also looking good, but the customers are not coming. He want to get certain ideas before starting his own hotel. You understanding what I'm trying to say? Understand this business problem. In NYC, there is a person who want to start his own hotel. He has certain datas. He came to us and he tell that I need to figure out some, I want data should be useful outcome. Okay, I want some to visualize the things. He just give me certain scenarios what he wants. Okay, so let's suppose we have an idea. Here is a small, you can say, I would say a catch. You can understand what is the difference between data analyst and business analyst. Try to understand these two concepts. Let's suppose if a person is coming with the data and he said that, okay, I am going to launch my hotel in NYC. Okay, that's it. I don't have much idea how should I have only, like funds, right? What I can do, but I want some business insights in that, how I can do. There the comes role for business analyst. Business analysts are those persons who work on the business also. Like they will get some certain, good qualities, or you can say certain outcomes from particular data, like what are things should matter for opening the hotel in NYC. So that is the role of business analyst. Data analyst is also same, but it's majorly concerned with the data core in depth. Okay, so we don't need to think about what we should go do with data, what should problems we should, problem statement we should find out. No, if client is giving is okay. Otherwise, in our company only there are lots of business analysts who will give like, okay, this is the scenarios we need to find out in the data, and as a data analyst we work on that and we get a output. Okay, please understand there is a difference between business analyst and data analyst. Okay, okay, fine. So let's suppose we have, right? So now our role is with what? We get a data, we will use some tools and methods, whatever we want to use, we are going to learn. Okay, we do that and we make a visualization plot like this. See, some visualization plot will be there. Client can't understand technical things. Okay, I will show you something. Once we are working on the project, they will not understand what is statics. So what is 10%, like whatever we are going to work. Okay, what is rows, what is columns, what is, uh, he's not going to understand anything basically. Okay, he want to see some visualization part. Okay, how, like let's suppose in, like suppose I'm giving an example, like in NIC, I would say a month of December, November to Jan, and after that I would say May to July, there is a peak season of people traveling. Okay, he want to see that why this is happening, which type of climate is there. Okay, after that which hotel is performing best, what are the things present in that hotels, what are services they are providing in the hotels, what is a price range for that particular thing. Let's suppose every month price change for the hotels. Okay, according to the scenarios, right, according to conditions. So all the things he want to see, but he can't see from that, data. Why he can't see? Data will be not in, like we don't have a 100, 200, or 300 rows. Think around that. Okay, we'll have a lakh, 7 lakhs, 10 lakhs rows, right? Tomorrow, once we are working with the data, I will show you 5 to 7 lakhs of rows, how we can work on large data set. Okay, today approx 40,000 rows we are going to work. It is good for starting. Okay, but tomorrow I'm going to show you more in depth about the same. Okay, and trust me, that is an industry based project, and I will show you how actually problems come in the industry. It's not about, okay, I have an idea about making some project like this. No, it's come with the scenario based questions, scenario based problems, and your company need to figure out the things. Okay, I hope you understand this. Okay, so there are lots of things you need to understand. I hope you understand about the data analyst. Okay, what we work. Okay, second thing, what business analyst works. Okay, Third thing, there are lots of tools. Okay, we are going to use that. Okay, anyone have any doubt till now? Please ask me. Anyone? No one? Okay, if you have any doubt, you can just write in the chat, or if you want to speak someone, you can raise your hand. I will allow you to speak. Okay, fine. So basically, this is done. Now there is something, let me show you whiteboard now. Okay, I hope everyone can see that. Okay, there's certain ways, I would say, before understanding the things like projects and everything, we should understand from where we are going to start and where we are going to end. Okay, and these are only things you need to understand in data analyst, trust me. Okay, first of all, any programming language. Okay, first is what? Okay, let me make large. Okay, it can be any programming language. So I would say Python or R. Okay, R. Okay, if you ask me, sir, which is good one, go with Python. Remove R. Okay, remove R. R is not important, although you can do that. If someone asks is, can we do with another programming language? Yes, we can go with R, but I guess Python is best, and I'm also working from in Python from last multiple years. Okay, so whatever projects I also building, or whatever companies client projects, or whatever I am building, okay, Python is the best thing. Okay, you can integrate anywhere you want. Okay, once you understand Python, second is to understand data. Okay, once you understand Python, I'm not going to talk about mathematics, nothing. Second step is data. Understand the data in more in depth. Okay, now once you done with the data, the most important thing is mathematics part, or math, you can say. Maths in what I'm talking about in math. First of all, I'm talking about your uh, there are three things basically: linear algebra, statistics, and probability. That's three things. I will not say that go in depth and do everything, whatever go in depth and do the things. No, understand the basics layers at least. Okay. Tomorrow when I will show you the complete roadmap. Okay, what are things required? What are the steps? What are small I would say topics required. Then at the end tomorrow you'll find that. Okay, when I'm showing a roadmap. Right now I'm giving a glance so that you understand while working in the project what we are working on that. Okay, mathematics part is done. Understand three things: statistics, probability, and you can say linear algebra. It's three main important topics in mathematics parts. Once you're done, I will say just go with DB. DB means database. Okay, so we have database. In database we can go with a SQL. Okay, or non-SQL. Okay, these are two topics. um Not, we are not going in depth. Okay, I will let you know further. I'm just giving a glance. Okay, how it start. Okay, so first of all, we understand the Python, a language you have to understand. Then we understand the data. Okay, so pretty much we have understand the base. Okay, then mathematics part for fundamental cadence, because we have lots of concepts like in graph forms, in tally forms, comparison forms, in probabilities form. So yeah, you should have general idea about the same. Okay, how these things should be work. Okay, and yeah, once we have done this one, then what? Go with the tools now. Our first tool is Excel. Pretty much people are comfortable with that Excel. Okay, there are lots of lookups are there, basics, I would say commands, functions are there. So not in depth, just understand how this pivot tables are there. So there are some tables you can do that. Nothing much you need to work on that. Okay, then go with Power BI. Okay, Power BI is quite good. You can go from Power BI, and this is pretty much good. You can work on that. Okay, so Power BI or Tableau. What is this? These are the basically visualization part. Okay, so whatever visualization part you want, you can do from here. Okay, so it's not a big deal. Okay, if you want to do any visualization part. Okay, these are the 6 points if you want to do a master in data analyst, or you want to get a job in data analyst, this only 6 points are there, nothing much. People are making confused that these steps are there, you need to spend like that. No, hardly for each topic it will take around 1 week. If you want to master 1 week, 3 hours per day or 4 hours per day, easily. I would say Python will take long time, I would say not in 1 week. But yeah, Python is something, let's suppose for now i am working on I am working on Python from last couple of years. Okay, till now also I learn Python somewhat, sometime I forget some concepts. Okay, so Python is something ongoing process. Okay, about data, yes, sometimes I also find some difficulty in data to understand, right? There are lots of things, new problems will come because you're not working in the projects. Okay, in real life you get lots of new problems, correct? So there are lots of things you need to understand. Okay, but Power BI, Tableau, Excel, these are common way. You just, if you practice more, your muscle memory will get strong. Once your visualization part will be strong, you can go in much better way. Correct? So Python is done, data is done, mathematics part is done. One database concept, either you can go with MySQL, MongoDB, or anything, Postgres, whatever you want to work, you can use that. Okay, I would say if you're starting, you don't have much knowledge about that, trust me, go with MySQL, or I would say MongoDB. Okay, these are two things I would say that best for you guys. Then Excel, understand the Excel, not give too much time. I would say 3 days or 4 days. Okay, and then Power BI and Tableau. Okay, either learn Power BI first, then Tableau or Power BI, whatever you want to choose according to your preference. Okay, remember this: if you don't have a Windows, you you can't use Power BI. Power BI is a, I would say, not I would say, it's a Microsoft tool. Okay, so in Windows only it should run. Okay, or if you have student ID, okay, like college have provided student ID, Microsoft basically, so you can run on your Chrome browser also. If you see, I say that don't give much time here. Why I was saying that, okay, don't give much time here? What is the reason? People always say, oh no, spend the time for at least 6 months or 7 months on data analyst so that you can land on good placement. No, that is not true. Basically, according to these scenarios, okay, it was good into 2023 or 2022. Okay, but the way things are changing right now, it's quite different. Okay, I would say data analyst also is not only a part. If I am hiring a person for data analyst, I would look more other tools, or I would say more other domains in that person. Okay, think around that. I'm just giving you a practical example. I also hire the students. I also hire the, yeah, I hire the peoples. Okay, for different countries, different reasons. What I found in other part of the, like countries or like student, they are applying for data analyst, right? But if you are going and visiting their profile, their resume, okay, apart from that, they having more other domains. I'm not saying that much deep domains, but I'm saying some domains that will make our work fast. Like what? They know cloud computing, like maybe they are expert in or understand about AWS, sometime Azure. Okay, or I would say they are much aware about how these things work, like you know the small things work, like Tableau, like I would say, just give me a second, guys. Oh, sorry for that. Okay, so basically, I would say, much, where we were, I just forget about it. Yeah, like they have a cloud knowledge. Okay, sometimes they have DevOps knowledge also, not in depth, but they know about DevOps, as well as they know about somewhat AI. So think around that. If you're going with the resume with these skills and 3 to 4, I would say, okay, you're making best project. Okay, not an issue. But what if they are, like in India also? I'm not saying about other countries, but in India also I've seen lots of people. Okay, those who are coming with data analyst as well as other domains also. Okay, so I would say try to learn one or more technology so that you can, no one can replace you, to be honest. Okay, like I would say that, see, right now if you in the market is something, you can say, um Um, if you go with the Tableau or you can Power BI, Copilot is also integrated. Means AI is also integrating. Okay, means it is automating the Power BI tools also. Try to understand. Okay, right now things are getting automation right now. Okay, but in field of cloud, in field of I would say DevOps, things are not automating. Okay, so if you have AI knowledge also, data analyst also, and somewhat about DevOps, these type of things also, your chances of getting selection and as well as recession will be not too much on you. Okay, like replacement too, I would say. Okay, that not much will be there. Okay, these are the steps you should work on smart way. Okay, give up, I would say, power. I would say that this particular if I want to complete, if I'm a beginner, okay, and if someone guide me, I would take hardly a month, okay, to complete this with my own pace. Okay, either I will give 4 hours per day, or like it's really depend upon your own pace. But I would say for our average students, in a month you can complete this. What you can do after that, build a good projects, practice other domains, try to do integration. Last year 2025, whole concept was about what? If you see, companies are making different tools, startups are making different tools. What was the more main concept about them? What are the main idea about them? Integration part, right? If in a word, if in a one word I would say, it was integration part. Okay, so I hope you understand this. Okay, right now Python somewhat, um, I would teach you, but not in depth, to be honest. Okay, because we don't have much time. Okay, but I will once we are working on the projects, right? So whatever topics will come related to Python, I will teach you. Okay, that's not a worry. Okay. Okay, can anyone tell me, like in the chat, how many of you know about language, any language? Anyone know about Python or any other language? Not in Python only, any other language like C, C++, Java. Okay, people are asking me. Yeah, I just say you about right that. Okay, Power BI is best. Okay, why Power BI is best? Let me tell you. Power BI give you more hands-on experience. Okay, Tableau doesn't give. Okay, okay, good. So I would say everyone know about somewhat about any programming language. Okay, Java, C, Python. Okay, okay. I feel that people have understanding about any language. Okay, good. Python is good only. If you don't have understanding about Python, or if you have understanding of other language also, it is similar only. Python is quite, if you understand some other language, then you can understand Python easily. It is not, I said easy. People always misconcept that okay, Python is quite easy. No, it's not a easy. Basically, I would say it is one of the toughest language. Why I'm saying, once you are working with in depth with generative AI or something like that, then you will find that what is the power of Python and how complex it is. Okay, yes, language is pretty much simple to understand. It not make you more fear while seeing the Python. That is what I can say. Okay, but in terms of other thing, no, Python is also a tough language, but for starting beginners, no, it is not a tough. Okay, fine. Just give me a second. Okay, see, right now, let me give my prediction. Okay, I didn't give the prediction, but I'm just working with the clients from like USA, Dubai, and everything. I know what they are expecting, what the market is going on. Okay, so basically, first of all, the things will be like data, big data. I saw that big data and cloud will be there. Okay, for data data analyst. Okay, after that we have data engineering, and after that we have some more emerging tool. What are these? Like EDA. Okay, like you can say feature engineering part, prompt engineering part. With the prompt, people are make. Okay, let me give an idea what I would disclose here, but think around it how this is difficult for upcoming time for data analysts. Let me tell you one thing. There was a client, he asked me he was like he want to give me some projects. Okay, or like I would say projects only. Okay, and he was like, can we build a particular automate data visualization part? I would say, how you want, like give me some idea what you want from that. He was saying that let's suppose we have a like dashboard. Okay, like we go like how chat gpt works. Okay, we go there. First of all, first task will be upload our data, whatever data we have, we upload that. Okay, I was okay, fine. After that, he will ask the questions. Okay, what you want from data, what are things you're expecting from this data. I will write, talking way. Then he will understand your things, what you want. And backend he's working, like we will integrate APIs of Power BI or Tableau or whatever things are there. In the backend he's making it with his own idea, and whatever we are saying, whatever you want, like I want this whatever you're speaking, I'm giving to him. And at the end he is giving me 3 to 4 graphs, and from that graphs I can do the brainstorming also. Means business analyst works as well as data analyst work, both work I was going to do. Think how deep he was making that project idea. Okay, and still I'm working on that, to be honest. Okay, and yes, although it is difficult to make because there are lots of things required, but think if in future these type of things are coming, then who is going to prefer data analyst persons, or who is going to prefer data, business analyst persons? Correct. Think around it. If you start thinking like this, then the way you learn will pretty much fast. Okay, when I was student, okay, when I was in my first year, I have started my first internship when I was in first year, okay, first semester only, in DevOps part, okay. So from that time till now, I know DevOps never goes down, okay. Although DevOps is increasing day by day, okay, it is increasing too much, okay, right now. People are demanding DevOps plus data analyst is quite best field, I would say, for any domain person. If you don't want to go more in depth about technical things, data analyst plus DevOps is the best part for you guys, okay, fine. So anything else I would want to say before starting the things? Let me think. Okay, okay. Before jumping on the actual projects, okay, like we'll start with the data and projects. Anyone have any doubt, guys? You have just 2 minutes. You can just tell me if you have any doubt. Okay, no worries. If you have any doubt, okay, related to your see. First of all, I would say let's make this session more interactive. Okay, whatever question you have, see, if you have someone question, maybe some another other people can understand, right? So whatever you have asked questions related to a technical things, okay, you have any doubt related to your career path, you can ask me. Okay, this is a session, basically we are making this particular 6 hour session for you guys to do it. Okay, if I say that why it is important for you guys, yes, you're going to understand about all the things how it's work. Okay, but the moreover, it's a brainstorming session, I would say, for 6 hours. Okay, and I will teach you everything how smart way, basically, not like you okay go and spend 3 hours, 3 months or 4 months for data analyst part, then you can get a job and make a portfolio. Yeah, portfolio resume buildings are important, but more than that, other things are also important. Okay, you will understand. Okay, anyway, how many of you have joined through your laptop? Please type. Okay, yes. Anyone else? Udit, you have a doubt? Okay, you're saying that you also joined from laptop. Okay, okay, Abhichapa, you have a doubt? Okay, let me tell you. If you're raising your hand, for me, it will be something like you have a doubt, you want to speak something. Okay, so that's what I have a doubt. Okay, okay, so yeah, that's why I'm understanding. So if you have any doubt, okay, if you want to speak something, okay, like the lot, sometime you want to ask something directly, okay, instead of typing, just raise the hand so that I will allow you to speak. Okay, and if you want to ask something, you can write in chat if small thing. Okay, and if I ask some questions, okay, fine, good. Okay, so see, um, for data practices, okay, for understanding data, to understand the data in more depth way, or you can, or you want to work on data only, I would say Colab, Google Colab. How many of you know about Google Colab? Just write yes or no, like so we don't know, or like yes we know somewhat. Okay, no worries. Okay, no worries. Okay, fine. See, that's what I'm saying. Now, if you guys are interested, yes, there are lots of tools I know. Okay, lots of techniques, lots of, I would say, okay, let me tell you one thing, free. Okay, I'm not making something, extra here. The main thing I'm saying, the way I will say to you guys, okay, it will be something. If I if I want to learn something, how I will learn, I'm just speaking, straightforward to you. Okay, if I say that I will do this in 3 days, so I will do in this 3 days only. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And 3 days is not about, okay, if you are learning slow, for slow learner also 3 days is enough to learn anything about Excel I'm talking about. Okay, so the more you ask the question, anything related to your web development also, okay, Android development, blockchain. Instead, I'm working on the blockchain also. Okay, so whatever you want to ask, you can ask. Okay, so it's not nothing about I'm just stick for the data analyst. Whatever you want to ask, any doubt related to, please ask me, so that if you ask someone, other student can also listen and understand the things. Okay, fine. See, whenever you're working with the data, so whenever you're working with the data, so there are lots of platforms, okay, where you can work. So first of all, you have, if you're working with your own local computer, I would say a local system. The first one is your VS Code. You know about VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Then you have PyCharm, okay, for Python edition, and also Atom. Okay, now people are working on Cursor, okay, which is totally AI driven tool. So these are 4 5 platforms, I would say IDE, okay, where you can work that. Okay, but if you're making a whole project, I would say use this. Never use Cursor, please. If you don't have any expertise in any technology, never use Cursor. Never. Okay, it's not about one thing that okay, Cursor. Yes, I know Cursor will make your work fast, but if you don't know about something, Cursor will not able to learn the things. Trust me. After you learning and after you have whole things and the same step you're doing again and again, I would say use AI tool. Okay, but if you don't know about AI, nothing about that particular technology, please learn. I would say with the not help. Don't use Cursor basically. Okay, go with your other. You can say IDE. Now in this particular project, we are going to use Google Colab. Okay, so search on Google Colab. Google Colab. What is that? Google. Okay, everyone can see my screen. It's like too much compressed or too much visible to you. Tell me about, guys. Can you able to see the screen in much better way? This one, or I should increase the font size, because let me check in my system. Okay, it is visible to you guys or not? Oh no, I would say it's a little bit more. Oh yeah, I would say this is perfect, right? Good, good. Thanks, guys. Okay, I would say that now this is perfect, right? For understanding. Actually, I have 3 monitors. Okay, that is my main monitor. Okay, sometime I'm singing, but that is my main monitor. Okay, so I need to check there also how things are working fine or not. I would say yes, it is working fine. Okay, what is Google Colab? See, Google Colab is something, Google is providing a platform with certain RAM, certain GPU, certain memory card, sorry, some certain, yeah, memory card I would say, or like disk, okay, not memory card. It's something about disk, okay. So okay, they are certain things that Google is providing free of cost to you to practice the things. Let's suppose if, just give me a second. Mhm. They, okay. Sorry for that. So there are different ways to practice. Let's suppose my system is 4 GB RAM. Right now my system is 16 GB RAM, okay, or I would say 4 GB graphic, whatever, 8 GB graphics, or like 5 or 1 terabyte SSD. Let's suppose in case my system is not that much fast, right? What we can do? We can use Google Colab. Okay, come here, go in the Google Colab. Okay, click on Google Colab. You will see the document at this particular page. Click on new notebook or open collab. Go and with any mail ID, click on new notebook. This is the interface. Okay, close this one. This is the interface we will discuss. But third point, either you can go with the your local IDs. I'd say that either you can go with VS Code or whatever I discussed. Second thing, Google Colab. Third is what? Cloud. You can practice the things in your cloud also. Okay, you can practice in AWS or like in a company. Mostly, I would say, once you're working in the company, things will be on the cloud itself. Okay, that's why I'm giving the example. Like in the company, we never prefer on the working in a a local system. There will be the some remote systems. Okay, remote means cloud, right? These are systems are there where you can be practicing the things. Okay, okay, fine. This is a you can say a platform. I would say about collab. What is that? Let's go with the platform overview so that you can understand, and trust me, this is the best platform I also use right now also, and most of the like maximum high-tech people, like they are using this. Okay, so this is something you can change the name. So I will write EDA project. So whatever project you want to use, okay, use. Whenever you're working with this particularly, you can say ID, like this type of tool, file. The file name will be what? IPYNB. Okay, what we have? It's have IPYNB. Right now, extension of Python is what? .py Python. Okay, what is about this one? Full form. It's like interactive Python notebook. Okay, so if you go here, if like in the industry, mostly people are going to share the file with you in this form only, IPYNB file. So whatever forms you're getting is file, you're going to get that. Okay, now if you talk here, these are the left bar. Okay, click here in that. Whatever section you have, you can go through that. This is for file. Whenever you have a code, okay, let's you have thousands lines of code. If you want to find something, you can find and replace. Okay, if you want to upload something, you can upload from here. Okay, no worries in that. This is what? This is your data explorer. Okay, whatever data you have, you can explore from here. You can directly fetch from here. Okay, okay, now let's close this. Before working on that, you should always connect. So connecting is there. Like I click something, so it started. Okay, but let me refresh. I want to show you something here. Okay, so see, whenever you start, it will always be asking for connection. Okay, see one thing, connect to the local host time, anything, just click connect, because after connection only you can work on that. Okay, why? Let me show you. It will take few seconds depending upon your network, somewhat server over the cloud, how many people are working at same. So all things are dependent here. Okay, let's wait for few seconds, I would say. Yeah, it's connected. Can you see they are providing certain RAM? If you see, they are providing Python 3. Okay, RAM, we are getting 12 GB RAM. Okay, disk, how much they are providing? 107 GB disk. It is pretty much good to understand and practice with that. Okay, everything is system RAM, everything is there. Okay, pretty much fast is there, right? And that is free of cost. This is a shell. Shell is what? Whatever code you're going to write, like print the first basics. Like print hello. Hello is printed, means this is shell. Either click this one to run the things, or in the keyboard control plus enter. Control plus enter, it will automatically run. Okay, so you don't need to click here again and again. Okay, that too much, I would say. I also don't like, okay, by clicking that too much. Okay, Now, once you have done this one, another if you want to write some text form, okay, just write your text. So let's suppose you want to, comments type like this is the main project for the EDA. Somewhat I'm writing, I'm not getting enter. Okay, what is that? See, it's get a heading, right? We get a heading. Now you can write. If you want to write the code, multiple shells you want to create, you can create multiple shells. Okay, so whatever in every shells you can write different codes. Okay, and if you want to delete, simply come here for deletion, right? Let me delete this one also. Let me delete this one also. So anyone have any doubt till yet? Please ask me. Any question? No questions? Okay, fine. Okay, now just give me a second. Okay, so now once we have this particular thing, right? We have this I would say shells. Okay, we understand the shells. Okay, in file, it's pretty much simple. It's not big complex thing I'm showing to you. Just I'm making aware about this particular environment, how this environment works. Okay, and then we have all the notebooks. If you want to open any notebooks, if you want to upload some notebooks, you can do from here. And then after that, if you want to rename, move anything, simply if you want to download, either you can download with IPYNB file. I would just say that. Otherwise you can go with .py file, this Python file. Okay. Then runtime errors are there. Runtime, sorry, whatever I will say you once we are practicing. Okay, fine, perfect. Okay, just quick question: how many of you guys are working along me? Like side by side, like you guys are working. Okay, good. Okay, good. That is good. So what I can do, mm, we have a certain datas. Okay, okay. I will just tell you the things. Okay, just do the practice. Okay, I will give you all the ideas. Just I'm not going to show you the data. To be honest, you need to find the data by yourself. I will give you the path how you can find. So here only you're going to do practicals. Okay, it's not about I'm sharing a data and you're just working on that particular data. No, I want you should download data. Every data should be different, not about mine. Okay, so if you're checking the data, like let's suppose I'm doing step by step and you're just copying step by step, nothing works. Okay, that's I would say that's not a good thing. Okay, let's suppose you're working for any project. Okay, and you are seeing that particular tutorial and performing same thing. That's not a good thing you're learning. You understand this? Okay, let's say I'm saying about website. Okay, you see that, okay, this person is putting this header in that width. Okay, let's suppose the width is 5, something like that, anything. But same color, same font, same text, everything is, you are just importing the same. That's a good practice. I would say change the things. Okay, so here I will show you the way how to download data, and everyone should download the different datas and work with the same code. Okay, code will be the same. Yeah, pretty much simple steps will be there, but I'm saying all data should be different, and every should have different answers also. Okay, I will say you, don't worry. Okay, I will say that's what I'm talking about. There is a main concept people are not getting in webs. See, if you think that this is the only thing is good for the thing, your resume or to understand data analyst, no, you are wrong. Okay, there are lots of sub parts are there in data. I'm just like data. Data is what? Nothing, right? Data is what? Like you will get a data. No, that is not how a company works. Okay, there are lots of steps are there. I'm going to explain everything. Okay, just give me a second. Okay. Um, just give me a second. I want to share you something. Let's talk about data only. Okay. There are three ways to get a data. Okay. How many ways? There are three ways. Not three ways. I would say three, four ways are there. Okay. We'll count at the end how many types of data, ways are there. First of all is like download the data from Kaggle. Okay. Go here, right? Kaggle. Kaggle website. Okay, I will just write the name in the chat so that you can just directly copy from here. The first is what? Kaggle. Kaggle is a platform where you can download your own data sets. Okay, so let's suppose you go in the Kaggle, make a account here. Okay, click and sign in, register. I will just for in front of you, I'm going to do that. I would say register. Okay, register with a Google. Okay, I'll just choose a Google ID. Um, okay. Just give me a second then. Okay, just allow me a few seconds. All of you guys do one thing. Like if you're working in the phone also anywhere, try to make the account. Okay, I'm just giving you my different account. Okay, so I can show to you. Okay, just give me a second, guys. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, how these things can work. Okay, okay. See, this is a Kaggle account. Once you log in, na, it will show like this. Okay, this is something I was doing in my college. Okay, so this is once you log in with the Kaggle with a basic sign up. Okay, sign up with the Google. Okay, you will come here, home, basic your about your data and everything what you're doing. Then competitions. There are lots of competition events are going through that. Okay, so you can just go with that particular events whatever you want to do. Okay, then data sets, whatever data sets we want. Let's suppose I want IPL data set. See here you can get latest data set. See Iran economic indicators, soil data set, Twitter US airline set, sentiment, students, placement data set, whatever you want, updated when, and you can see when these are things updated. Okay, let's suppose I want health disease. Okay, that's the best thing I can say. See, you can see how we have lots of data set. So I will choose first one. If you come here, you can see about the context, what these are things are there. Okay, what are things are present here. Okay, so it will first of all this particular thing will be showing you about the data. Okay, how this data work. Okay, and then you can just understand this context. Okay, then after that what are the contents we have, means how many columns we have. Okay, basically, so call in this if we get we have 13 columns, right? ASX, chest pain, resting blood pressure, serum, whatever things we have, we can understand this. So while reading this we can have an idea that okay, we can understand small thing about data, what is present in the data, what are things are present in data, right? So we can go with that, correct? So what I'm trying to say, Kaggle is a platform from where you can practice the, or you can say you can download the data. Okay, second is what? Hugging Face. Second is what? Your Hugging Face. It's also a platform from where you can download data sets. Okay, whatever data set you want you can download from here. Okay, third is your custom data set. Custom data set means, let's suppose you are working on some projects or some idea that is not type of that type of data is not available in the market. So we do surveys. Let's suppose surveys happens in India or like throughout the world. What they are doing, they don't have a data about that. Let's suppose I was recently studying about some of the articles in Medium, basically. In that, I'm just I don't know what article. Somewhat I was forgetting, but the main article was like few universities. Okay, they start researching that due to Chat GPT or due to this automation tools, is reading become small, less like previously. Let's suppose I want to read some PDF. Okay, what I read PDF in the sense research paper. Okay, I always use research paper in a week. 3 or 4 research paper already usually I read. Okay, so before this AI tools, I'm saying also mine also. Okay, what I do, I try to read through the things. Okay, I have my tablet, so in tablet I start reading like a book. Okay, 6 7 pages are there. Sometimes it's 10 pages also. Okay, I read that. Okay, then I understand that. Then I use my brain to understand. If I find any issue, I ask the Google and get the idea. This is how I work. But now what I do, I take the research, I put on chat GPT, I say that explain me this. And I want some point. I know that what this research paper wants, what they are doing, what they are lacking, what they have achieved, what they haven't achieved, what I can do, what are the formulas they're using. I'm just giving the idea. So this was a survey. They were asking that regarding the students, that is reading become less when this AI things are coming in the market. And you'll surprised to know that it was conducted in 4 countries. I would say 4 or 5 countries. Okay, and the result was quite shocking. I would say 80% students have stopped reading the books and reading the things. Only 20 people are there who are reading things. And more shocking was that what? Those who are plus 40 years or plus 50 years, okay? Like it's not about students only, about a community basically. Mostly it was held in colleges and somewhat, public places also. Those who are from 40 years plus, they are maximum reading the books. Our grandfather or our father somewhat used to see, news for 1 or 2 hours, okay? And sometime um, somewhat we have just um, read the newspapers like as the Times of India or anything, Hindustan Times, whatever we have. Okay, they used to read. Do you think we have that time spam, attention basically, that we can see news for 1 or 2 hours? No, we can't. We want some quick things, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute things, some small articles, right? We are preferring more that. Okay, so these are things we need to understand first of all, right? So how the main agenda about these things, I'm telling you that to understand how we can gather data. So they conduct a random survey. From that, they have done that. Correct. It means you can go with the custom data. If your data doesn't present, let's suppose client come and client is saying, I'm going to fund everything. You need to create your custom data. So you need to create a custom data by not you only with your team, but you need to give the ideas basically because you're data analyst, whatever data you want, you need to give your vision. Okay. Then company or team or like client, they will arrange such type of data for you. Okay. Third one is what? Your custom data. Fourth one is what? A quick question. Just write in chat. Okay, how many of you know about web scraping? Just write yes or no. Do you know about web scraping, guys? Okay, okay. Anyone else? No worries. Okay, no worries. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to show you web scraping also. So there is such type of things in the market. Let's suppose um I'm giving an example. Please search. We have 99 acres. Okay, not now. I don't want to. Okay, let's suppose I want to find some of the plots. Okay, so I'm just I was like Pune. Let's suppose take the Pune where. Okay, this is the particular platform. Okay, I want this data. uh, okay, I want 1 BHK plot. Okay, I want budget from 5 lakhs to I would say 20 lakhs. Okay, then I want resident type apartment. Then I want like near launch. Okay, new launch. Then owners, I'm just giving you something, let me understand. Okay, parking. Then I want some lifts, whatever I want. Okay, like I want gym, if you want to gym like that, something like. Okay, these are the filters I have, and these type of data, and I get certain, you can say good amount of data I got. Okay, so I have multiple data. So you scroll down till down, then we have multiple pages also that we have. I want this data in my data set so that I can do some EDA process, or like I can understand the data. Can this 99-acre company will give me his APIs to perform the data? No. Do I write manually everything? Let's suppose we have 10,000 of data. Can I do manually? Yes, 10,000. Let's suppose we can do. We have 20 lakhs of data, 40 lakhs of data, 1 crores of data. Can we do manually? No, it's not make any sense, right? Here the concepts come. Web scraping. Web scraping means we are taking the data from the website. Means we are going to use Python, we are going to use some certain tools, and by which we are going to take this data and convert into our Excel sheet, CSV files. I hope you understand this. It's called web scraping. Scraping from somewhere, right? And web means website, like online web browsers, right? We are scraping from there. The main question is it illegal? Illegal, basically. Yes, it is. Okay, not for. I'm let's see. For practice purpose, yes, it is good to understand, but yes, it is illegal. Why I'm saying you can't, you know because company not provide, because if you try to do that sometime, after a certain time it will be break down. Okay, it will be just close the data, your programming, your whatever program you run, it will be closed automatically. Okay, because certain limitation will be there, certain privacy issues are there. Okay, everything's are there. So that what people should do, people use VPNs, people use XYZ things. Okay, so web scraping is a part of thing. Okay, yes, extracting data from the website, correct. But the main thing is, like, I want a certain data, not everything. I don't want any unwanted data. I want a data which should have these properties before that only. I don't want to filter again and again, to be honest. Okay, if you are not filtering these things, you will getting millions of data. Okay, but if you're using this filter, you are getting only 50, 60, or I would say 1 lakh of data, trust me. Okay, so see, already we have filtered the things. Okay, so can we do web scraping here on these particular filters? Yes, we can do that web scraping here. Okay, this is how web scraping works. And in the company, now you think like that, in your resume you have mentioned these skills. Apart from that, you are mentioning the web scraping skills also. Chances are high, right? Think around that. Company wants some. If I am paying you a certain amount, I want to grab more things from you. Okay, let's suppose you have multiple things. Okay, let's suppose, although you don't have experience, right? You have, you can freshers. Okay, but you have certain good experience, knowledge what people are seeking for. Rather I'm giving to the five different person, I will give to only one person. For me also it is good, and for you also, guys, this is good, right? If you think about business mind also, yes, I can I should pay for five people for different domains if a person have two or three domains knowledge in one only. Okay, because everything is integrated with each other. It's the time has gone that cloud developer team will do by their own self. These people will do, the testing people will do by their own self. No, nothing is there. Okay, right now, if I show you one shocking news, okay, how many of you are interested in web development, like, or practicing a web development? This small thing I just want to discuss to you. Or yeah, looking for learning some web development also. Okay, one. Anyone else? Tanya, okay, okay. Anyone know about Bolt? What is Bolt.new? Anyone know about this thing? Like, just write yes or no. Like, do you know about Bolt.new? What is that? Or okay, not Bolt.new. Now it's one more platform like Cursor. Let me show you one thing. See, this is a platform. It is free of cost. You can try. Okay, whenever you get a chance. Okay, have some, always do some exploration. Okay, that is the best for you guys. Okay, this particular website. Okay, it is, you can write anything, whatever you want to, whatever website you want to make. Just write that. It will create a website similar to that. Similar to that. If you go with the cursor, take a subscription of 2000 rupees, like 1 month subscription. Write the command, write the prompt, like what technology you want, and Next.js, React.js, backend, what you want, what database you want, what you want. Do you want to add login features? Do you want to add payment gateway? Do you want to add any type of email notification? whatever you want to add, just write the prompt, within a minutes they are going to get whole best website. And not like it's not like, okay, it's per project. No, it is like industry based projects. Okay, industry based websites are working right now. I can give you multiple examples where people are working. Okay, people, companies are working, and they have make that particular website from the cursor or certain platforms, right? So I hope you understand these things. So now think around it. Does in upcoming 1 or 2 years more, do you think once agentic AI AGI will come, web development have a field? No, it will not have a field. Okay. So think like what I'm trying to say. I'm not making you demotivate to anyone. I'm just sharing my experience. Okay. And I've seen how people like, you always say that okay, there is lots of recession, these things are going on. It is true. But what is the main reason? Try to understand these things. Okay. That will be easy for you guys also. Okay. And the main thing of telling you these things also in between the sessions to make you understand. Okay, for me, my agenda for this session is to give you as much as output I can do. Okay, whatever I've written. Okay, whatever contents we have, I can complete that content within an hour, because for me it's not a new thing. Okay, I am working on these things from past multiple years, right? But what I want to give you each and every field knowledge slowly by slowly, so that after this 6 hours session, okay, from Monday onward, I would say, okay, you have a vision how should we work, on which field you should work. That's the main thing you want to work, right? So think around that, guys. So anyway, once we have done now, you understand what is a web scraping, right? So in a web scraping also there are different tools. Okay, what are the tools are there? One is called Beautiful Soup. Okay, Beautiful Soup. Second is what? Selenium. Third one, the latest one, which came in previous year. Okay, it was Crawl for AI. If I go with this particular home, it is an open source platform, LLM based platform. It is helping us to let's suppose with the help of Selenium as well as for Beautiful Soup. Beautiful Soup is something you can say starting, okay, like some, beginner friendly. So let's suppose you want to do web scraping for this website, right? With Beautiful Soup, you can do approx 7,000, 8,000 data. Okay. With Selenium, I would say it will take around 50,000 or 1 lakh of data. You can do that easily. Okay. With the help of VPN, basically. There are lots of things are there you can use. But with the help of Crawl for AI, numbers are much more. You can imagine much more are there, because AI is there, automation is there, things are pretty much fast here. Okay. And second thing, it will directly save to your any of your SQL database, any type of format. That is how this fast is. Okay. So not mention that in the resume. Don't mention that I know scroll web scraping. No, just write I know Selenium, I know Crawl for AI, I know these things. Technology you should mention instead of mentioning domain. Mention technology or mention the tools what you know. Okay. These particular things we will going to discuss tomorrow. Okay, about the web scraping. That is not a part. Okay. Right now, open your Kaggle. Okay. Let me show you. Open your Kaggle. This one. Go in your dataset. Search dataset. New York Airbnb data and data. Okay. Or this is, you can search this one, or New York hotels data. Whatever hotel data you have, housing data, whatever you want to search, just search this one and download one data set simply. Not right now. Once we have a break, I will give you a break for 10 minutes. Okay, in that, just download this data set. After that, we are going to continue a project. One project we are going to complete today anyhow. Okay, don't worry. The main is like, at the end I will ask the questions, and I want much better questions from you guys. What you asking, ask me. I'm ready to give the answers everything. Okay, in last 30 minutes we are going to have a Q&A sessions a lot. Okay, and I want you should be more expressive. And anyone can speak at that time. Okay, until that we are going to complete one topics, or was it one project. Tomorrow two projects, because that will be a vast project. And I would say that if you attend tomorrow session, okay, this project also you can mention in resume, but I would say don't mention. This is for your learning purpose, okay? Because we are going to do lots of things we'll be understanding here. Tomorrow project will be such type of project you can mention in your resume also. That is resume based project, because that is an industry based project. It's not a project like you're making and deploying putting in GitHub. No, it is for the showing case. You can showcase to anyone, okay? Because each and every scenario based how a company works, I will going to show you, okay? Okay, fine. Once you download this project, okay, like sorry, once you download this data set, okay, your main task is like what? Once you download this data set, create account on collab, right? Change the name, EDA projects, done. Okay, this is a once you done that, the next step is to file, go in the file, upload. Once you upload, see that where is your data is present. Okay, so my data is present here, and data wherever your data is present, click on data and import on the particular file. Okay, it is uploading. It will upload. It will take certain time. Okay, it has uploaded, right? Almost it's uploaded. So this is your task. Okay, after break we are going to work on that commands and everything we are going to work. So task is what? Create your Kaggle account, create your collab account. From Kaggle account, download this New York Airbnb data, any data, whatever you want to download. Okay, import that. After that, just upload from your drive. You can upload here. Okay, and then we are going to work on that. Any doubt, guys, please ask me before break. We will take a break at 7:20. Any doubt you guys have, please ask me right now.
सर कैन यू प्लीज वंस रिआइटरेट ये डेटा सेट डाउनलोड करके हम इस पे एग्जैक्टली क्या स्टेप्स परफॉर्म करने वाले हैं?
ओके, बेसिकली हम करने क्या वाले हैं, ये पूछ रहे हो कि क्या करना है वो पूछ रहे हो?
हाँ, क्या करना है?
क्या करना है अभी? कुछ नहीं करना। आपने जब डेटा सेट डाउनलोड कर लिया, ठीक है, अपने लोकल में, आपको जब
हम्म।
आपने कोलैब बना लिया, कोलैब में क्या है ना, फाइल में जाना, फाइल में जाके आपको डेटा सेट अपना अपलोड करके रखना है, बस इस पर्टिकुलर ड्राइव में अपलोड करके रखना
ओके,
है। तो
ओके।
हाँ, दैट्स इट, नथिंग मच।
रिसर्च, ओके।
ओके, आई विल लेट मी शेयर द लिंक ऑल्सो, गूगल कोलैब, अगर आप लोगों को है ना गूगल कोलैब लिंक। ओके, एनीवन हैव एनी अदर डाउट? Okay, guys, we will have a 10 minutes break, okay, from 7:20 to 7:30 or 7:35, maximum 7:35. You should join, not join, यहीं पे leave कर दो, okay, मतलब यहीं पे रहना basically, not leave. And I will start at 7:30. I will come, okay, and there will be 5 minutes for more Q&A sessions, okay, so that all the students can free and come, okay. आपको hardly it will take, I'm not giving much assessment because hardly it will take 2 minutes to you, okay. And if anyone having any doubt also that sir मेरे से नहीं हो रहा, from 7:30 to 7:35, I will, you can share me the screen, मैं यहीं कहीं सॉल्व कर दूंगा. डोंट नीड टू पुट बाद में पूछना नहीं, उसी समय पूछना है, उसी में क्लियर कर लेना हर चीज़ को, ठीक है. सो या गाइस, यू कैन जस्ट हैव योर ब्रेक, ओके, थैंक यू.